All right, this week's theme is going to be all about not catastrophizing the stuff that's going on in your life. So I'm going to give you some ways to do this. And I think one of the reasons it's so critically important is because our ability to be resilient, our ability to have lower levels of stress is directly related to the stories we tell about the situations that are happening. So I'm going to say with 25 seconds in, that'll be your first tip. Recognize how the stories you tell are impacting your stress levels. If you want to make life a little easier and stop making problems so big, then watch the language you're using to describe your problems. Is it exaggeratory? Is it catastrophizing? Is it extreme in nature? Is it generalizing situations? Try different adjectives. It'll make things easier to deal with. Another way to make things less stressful and easier to deal with is to note the number of times you're telling the same story. You know, we can get into this repetitive mode, which can just exaggerate and intensify all of the obstacles that we need to solve in our life. And so, tell it twice, but maybe not like 5 times. All right, let's get you going to have a less dramatic life. And so the next tip is when something's bothering you to grab a pen and paper, and it can even just be a Post-it note. And yes, you can do this electronically. I find it's better for me when it's more effective when I go to pen and paper, and just write out what is the real issue without the story, without the adjectives, without anything. Just like look at the facts and, you know, sort of map it out, because that can give you an objective look at a situation. All right, the last tip that I'm going to share with you from doing a nice yin yoga at night outside on my deck is to be careful about who you surround yourself with. Because if you're with always really dramatic people who love to find obstacles and dramatize them and make them really bigger than they are, then you know what's going to happen? You're going to get into the mix. So you got to be really careful about who you share your problems with.